The world of darkness isn't one to be toyed with. You're either in, or you're kicked to the curb faster than you can say Nosferatu. It's a dangerous life. A life that shows little remorse and doesn't take kindly to humans, or vampires for that matter, poking their nose where it ought not to be. Swansong dives into the secrets of the reunification of the Boston and Hartford domains of three main playable characters, MM, Leisha, and Caleb. Tonight, we feast, and no is not an option. What's going on, you guys? It's your Huggable Hipster here, and welcome to another review where today I will be diving into Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. We have our red lights, our Leisha themed clothing, or at least I feel like I'm kind of embodying a little bit of Leisha today. If you guys know, you know the character of Leisha, and she'll pop in throughout the video and some footage that I'll be showing. I'm really excited to dive into this because this game was very well done story-wise, bug-wise. There's a lot to be said for the bugs. So in Vampire the Masquerade Swansong, there is this kind of delicate balance between the storyline and the suspense that creates a bit of an unease that is soft but well done in its pacing. The world of darkness has been looming just out of human sight since 1990. I would probably put it around 92, but I'll double check. Swansong extends on the story of the world of darkness and lets players in on what it's like to be a member of vampiric high society, if you will. Now, each part that the player explores will expand on pieces of the story and clues to further expand on characters' knowledge about what their investigation on specific tasks are and the world they are in. With different upgrades that you can apply to each character at the start of every chapter, there's room to create your own builds, if you will, and create a very unique experience. Now, with going through the game, I found that the upgrading system in itself is, simple to the point. It's easy. There really isn't, to be honest, much creativity behind it. There's different perks that you can get and everything to up your dialogue skills and different mesmeration tactics and everything like that, but it's nothing really truly groundbreaking. Completing tasks in different chapters also allows you to upgrade in points whenever you're at the beginning of each chapter. So, doing different tasks like eating rats, using presence discipline, or even using intimidation skills will unlock talents as well. So there's a lot of room for activities when it comes to this. There's so much in this game to explore and to be a part of that it's going to take at least 2 to 3 walkthroughs, I would think, or 2 to 3 playthroughs of going at the game, maybe 4 if you really want to get a platinum trophy on it, because there's just based on how dense and how filled the character dialogue is alone, it'll take a while to get a platinum trophy, I think. To say there were just a few bugs in this game would be quite the understatement, in my opinion. This game has more bugs than I'd like to admit, and people were telling me that it was rough around the edges development wise. I tend to not take people's words at face value as much when it comes to games. I like to just really experience it for myself, because sometimes people are completely off when it comes to a game experience, and I experience the complete opposite, or maybe they're just right on the money. But with this experience, people were pretty on the money with what they were saying and what they were portraying to me as far as how the game is development-wise. Some of the bugs in this game make for some silly glitches, and some that are just downright annoying and game-breaking, and I actually had to remove my batteries from my controller in order to get through at times. With the controls being as simple as they are, this game is a narrative journey with 50% picking dialogue and 50% walking/exploring. There's no combat or fighting like Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Another thing that I found annoying and borderline just completely uncomfortably overbearing was the intense controller shake that you are greeted with whenever an intense scene comes about. It's like, oh, MM is gonna bite someone. Why the intense? I tried to change it. I really, honestly, maybe I'm missing it, but I tried to change it. I tried to make it a little less on the just the intense side. To my avail, nothing worked. So if that kind of thing you are sensitive to, it may make playing the game a little more of an issue because it happens so often during gameplay. So the story in this game, let's dive into the story of this game, because this game, it took an unexpected turn when it came to the character Leisha. Oh my god, character Leisha. by far my favorite character, and not just because of the psychology. Actually, I take that back. It's actually mainly because of the psychology, now that I think about it. The developers created finalities in this game when it comes to her character. I think that that is the smartest move that a developer ever made, was to make it so that your choices have such a finite impact. It's final. It's there. It's like, hey, you made the choice. You suffer the consequences, boo. There's nothing turning back. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no developer saying, oh, well, it's 2022. Let's make it easy. Let's the gamers are here to have fun. No. Well, okay, yes, you're here to have fun, but you're also here to experience some, real world, choice making consequences. I don't know what's real about a vampire game, in their choices, but you know what? Don't bring into the reality of the situation, okay? I understand this. Just go with me. It makes sense up here. That's all that counts, okay? Like I said, the developers create finalities in this game that make your choices more impactful. In this game, you have many different ways to get from point A to point B. One of my favorites is when you have control of Caleb. You can utilize the help of a werewolf. Hold the screams of joy. I know, it's intense. But when choosing the help of the werewolf, it also affects Alicia when looking for her daughter / imagining. It's a complex story, one that I won't spoil here in this review today. Upon looking for your daughter, you have to sneak around the werewolf without being spotted. If you are spotted after 3 times, you die. Not the kind of death where the game brings you back anyway. No, you die. Like, you're dead. And that's the end of Alicia's story. It's really amazing how finite the choices are in this game, and the consequences are deeply and heavily felt in each character that I interacted with. With an incredible atmosphere, a character that deals with psychosis / premonitions, characters that range in diversity from emotional, physical, mental, and the addition of a same-sex couple, which we need more of those in games, by the way. This game is a prime example of the world in all its beauty and differences. We have a planet filled with unique people of all sizes, colors, and people who have different mental abilities to shape the world around us. With boss battles that are dialogue spats between 2 characters, and a second Inquisition looking to erase vampires from the history books, there's no shortage of expecting a good story and intense immersion from this game. You guys, that was my review on Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. This was a really fun game. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. Besides the bugs, and besides the intense controller shake that honestly made me want to vomit, it really, honestly, it was overbearing. Like, I had to put my controller, I'm not even joking about this, I had to put my controller over on my bed so that the intense shaking would be on there and not vibrating and coursing through my very soul. If you guys like my face and what I do, please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell down below, because I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I am trying to post more shorts because they're fun, and most of the shorts that I post are going to be from TikTok. Yes, I have a TikTok now. I am surprised too, okay? I'm surprised. I'm very much surprised, but I have a TikTok now, and you guys can find that down in the description below. But stay casually nerdy, you guys. I will see you all in the next video, which is going, there are going to be 2 videos today, and then, oh my god, the next one's going to be spicy. But you guys, stay casually nerdy. I will see you all in the next video. Bye, you guys.